All parties in the matter, Perkins versus Evans. Step forward, please.
16-year-old Jeremiah Perkins and his father, Anthony, are suing Jeremiah's schoolmate, 18-year-old Damian Evans, for breaking his tooth. Jeremiah says Damian stuffed him into a trash can.
Mr. Evans, how old are you, sir?
I am 18 years old.
And what do you do with your life?
I am still in high school right now.
And you know Mr. Perkins, young Mr. Perkins over you, don't you?
Yes.
Where do you know him from?
I know him from school and from track.
And how old are you, sir?
I'm 16 years old.
And this is your father?
Correct.
And your father is really suing on your behalf because, according to what I read, you were sort of horsing around. And you, Mr. Evans, as part of the horsing around process, put Mr. Perkins in a garbage can head first.
I did not actually put him in myself. There was a couple students involved in the situation.
Well, how many of you put Mr. Perkins in the garbage can head first, sir?
There were 3 students involved in the situation.
Just a minute. There were 3 students,
who
put Mr. Perkins in the garbage can. Not in the situation. This isn't a situation, Mr. Evans.
All right.
How many students put Mr. Perkins in the garbage can?
There was 1 student that put Mr. Perkins in a garbage can.
And who was that student?
That student was Austin.
Mr. Evans, I'm going to ask you that question again, sir.
Okay.
Because I don't want to make mincemeat out of you. How many students put Mr. Perkins in a garbage can?
1 student.
And you're saying that was not you?
Yes,
somebody
I'm saying
else.
that was not me.
All right. I would like you to show Mr. Evans this document and ask him if he signed it, please. Just let him look at the signature. Is that your signature, sir?
Yes, that is my signature.
And I assume that having achieved the age of 18 years, that you know how to read?
Yes.
So do I. And this says, I knew it was a joke, so I joked back, and that's when Austin and I put him in a trash can. That's what you wrote.
Mm-hmm.
So which is true, sir?
The statement that you have is true.
So what you just told me before was not true?
No.
Oh, that was painful. Okay. So, you and somebody else put him in a trash can because you were joking around him.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. You got hurt.
Yes.
How did you get hurt, sir?
When I was in the garbage can, everybody was laughing. I was trying to get out.
Everybody was laughing?
Yes.
Because they didn't mean to hurt you. Is that right?
I didn't take it as that way.
You didn't mean to hurt him when you were acting like a fool, did you?
No, I did not.
So tell me what happened, Mr. Perkins. You heard them laughing and you were trying to get out. Your father is really enjoying this. Are you enjoying this?
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Okay, I was trying to lift myself out, and the garbage can, since it was plastic, it was on concrete, and it slipped up under me, causing my tooth to hit the garbage can, which hit the concrete, and it broke, and it busted my nose.
Busted your nose and your tooth?
Yeah.
Now you can step up here for a minute, Mr. Perkins. It's cost you how much to fix your son's tooth so far?
Well, we have insurance, but the out-of-pocket cost is around $400 plus a lot of hassle.
Like what?
Well, the insurance that I had wasn't accepted everywhere, so I had to do a lot of traveling. Went to about 9 dentists to get a root canal, first of all, which required a couple of visits, a couple of x-rays, and then finally a temporary. We still haven't got, he's just a temporary on there now until we can pay for to get a permanent.
Tooth broken in half?
Yes.
70% loss.
70% loss. Oh, well, that'll cost you a pretty piece of change, but that's cosmetic, so you got a problem. But you don't have the problem. You know who has the problem? Mr. Evans.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Evans has the problem, unless Mr. Evans can explain to me why he shouldn't have the problem. So, Mr. Evans, now that you understand that I am a truth machine, sir.
Yes.
Now you're going to convince me why you are not responsible for Mr. Perkins' dental bill.
1, because he started the whole incident with physical contact.
Tell me what happened, sir.
Me and my witness here, we were in the locker room talking, and Jeremiah came in from outside, and he said something to me. I'm not exactly sure what he said, and I said something back, which initiated him to come over to me and smack me in my face. So
how did he smack you in your face? Show me how.
It was like that.
Is that what they call mushing? What's a mush?
Mush is...
Yeah.
Like a mush?
Yeah.
Did you think that I knew that word?
Honestly, I didn't know you knew that word. You surprised me.
My grandchildren will be proud of me. ambushed you. You and your friend picked him up and did what?
Austin grabbed him around his chest. So another student brought the trash can over, and Austin picked him up, and I picked him up by his feet, because my intentions were to take his shoes off and put him into the trash can. After that, Austin took him and turned him upside down, at which time my hands were not on his feet anymore, and he got put into the trash can.
So part of your defense is that even if you are responsible for his tooth, Austin should be partially responsible.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Maybe. You sue him because you're responsible. And I'm not making Mr. Perkins run around anymore to go find everybody else who's responsible. He's run around enough. 9 dentists is enough. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $3,000. That's all.
Thank you.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
I'm sorry that he had to get injured. I never mean for him to get injured.
He seems sorry, but you really can't tell.
It was just joking around. Somebody got hurt. That's what happens when you joke around.
Now I can get my tooth fixed and I can look normal.
And now the next case.
All parties in the matter of Chenier versus Irby. Step forward, please.
21-year-old stock person Chris Chenier is suing his ex-girlfriend, 21-year-old student Jessica Irby, for the cost of 2 rings he bought for her. Chris says Jessica's a cheater.
Don't get comfortable, Bird. This is not going to take long.
I'm never comfortable.
Good. How old are you?
I'm 21.
How old are you?
21.
You want money back from her for a couple of rings that you bought her, and you say she promised to give you the money back.
Yep.
Yep. Try yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you do for a living?
I work at Walmart.
And what do you do?
I don't have a job right now.
Do you live home?
Yes.
Do you go to school?
Yes, Your Honor.
What kind of school?
HCC, college.
Okay. Let me tell the story, because that way Bird won't get bored. Try to pay attention, Bird.
Yes.
When you were dating, you went with her to the mall.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. You quick learner. And according to you, she saw a ring that she liked.
Yes, Your Honor.
Because I read your papers very carefully. And she said, I really like that ring.
Yes.
And would you buy it for me?
Yes.
And you said, I'll only buy it for you if you really love me.
Yes.
That's what you said.
Yes, Your Honor.
And in what month was that, sir?
April.
And she said, I really love you.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you bought the ring.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then in June, she broke up with you.
Well, July.
Or July. Now, putting it all together, it is your claim that because she told you she loved you in April and broke up with you in July, she really lied.
Yes.
And therefore, she's not entitled to the ring.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Chenier, if she really loved you in April,
Yes.
she'd be entitled to the ring. It was a gift then. Is that correct?
Well, it was more of a promissory ring.
No. You just said that you said to her, I'll buy you the ring if you really love me.
Yes.
And she said, I really love you. And at the moment she did. Did you ever hear of Elizabeth Taylor?
No.
You never heard of Elizabeth Taylor?
No, I haven't.
How about Eminem? Did you ever hear of Eminem?
Yes.
Did you ever hear of Costa Rica?
I hear there are a lot of Americans in Costa Rica.
Real cases, real people for her.
Mr. Chenier, you have to get over it, sir. She loved you in April. She didn't love you in July. You bought her the rings. She doesn't love you anymore. Put a period. Get over it. Goodbye. Have a happy life.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
Man, that kid was acting really weird yesterday. I should probably go check on him. Wait, Steve, what are you doing back so soon? Also, that's not your house.
Oh, right, of course. I was just looking for my sword, nothing more. I hope all is well here in the village.
That was strange. Huh, it seems like the kid is gone. Maybe that Herobrine attack scared him off. Wait, what is that? Oh my god, is that blood?
While Steve did his best to cover his tracks, it was already too late. The villager had caught on and followed the trail of evidence to the forest. The villager wasn't aware of what happened, but all he knew was that the villager kid might be in trouble.